Execution mode. Execution mode. Execution mode. Yeah. Execution mode. Foot down, full control. Locked in on the mission, only focused on the goal. Execution mode. Pressure never break my soul. Dark nights made a warrior. Now I'm coming for it all. Execution mode. Execution mode. No hesitation, only domination. Execution mode. Execution mode. Built from discipline, now the whole world wide. Yeah. Dark clouds hanging over the skyline. Everybody talking but they wasting prime time. I was in the shadows putting work in silence, building every brick with persistence and defiance. Heavy bass booming through the concrete, heartbeat matching every drum beat. Every step calculated, every move elevated, every obstacle defeated and annihilated. No panic, no fear, vision crystal clear. Sharp hi-hats slicing through the night air. Pressure getting heavy but I never really cared, because struggle taught lessons, pain built direction. Every setback became another weapon. I remember being counted out. Now they're wondering what I'm about. The answer simple: work ethic, relentless, consistent, unapologetic. Execution mode activated, mind fully calibrated. Dreams no longer complicated, everything coordinated. Execution mode. Foot down, full control. Locked in on the mission, only focused on the goal. Execution mode. Pressure never break my soul. Dark nights made a warrior. Now I'm coming for it all. Midnight drives through the city glow, thinking about the places that I'm destined to go. Every sacrifice adding fuel to the fire. Every challenge pushing me higher and higher. Baseline heavy like an avalanche. Every beat hitting where the battle stands. Dark melodies floating through the smoke. Every bar carrying the weight I wrote. No excuses, no retreat. Every day another feat. Everybody loves success stories. Few survive the categories: doubt, stress, loss, pain. Getting up and doing it all again. I build confidence from consistency, strength from adversity, focus from necessity, power from intensity. Now the energy different, the aura changed, the mindset sharpened, the future arranged. Execution mode, nothing less. Every move aimed at progress. 808 thunder, pressure building, momentum rising. Execution mode, no turning back, no slowing down. See the lights reflecting off the glass towers, thinking about all the unseen hours. The work nobody claps for, the grind nobody asks for, the effort behind every open door. That's what champions are made. Not on stage, not in praise. In the darkness, in the days when motivation fades. Still showing up, still moving forward, still pushing through storms, still performing. Heavy bass shaking every foundation. Dark atmosphere, total concentration. Sharp hi-hats ticking like a countdown. Every second bringing another round. I don't chase luck, I create opportunity. I don't feel pressure, pressure creating me. That's the difference, that's the code. Execution mode. Execution mode. Foot down, full control. Locking on the mission, only focused on the goal. Execution mode. Pressure never break my soul. Dark nights made a warrior. Now I'm coming for it all. Execution mode. Execution mode. No distractions in my sight. Execution mode. Turning darkness into light. System locked. Mission active. Heart static. Mind focused. 808 still knocking. Dark melodies still echoing. Execution mode. Always. Execution mode. Always. Execution mode. Execution mode. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Feel the ground crack. 808 apocalypse when the bass attack. Dark clouds gathering. Ain't no way back. Whole world shaking when I step on the track. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Heavy pressure building in the night. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Red eyes glowing in the fading light. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Every scar turned into ammunition. Terminal damage. Built for impact, built for demolition. Midnight smoke hanging over the skyline. Baseline growling like a beast in prime time. Every step heavy, every move precise. Cold hard forged from sacrifice. Dark melodies creeping through the speakers, sounding like the ghosts of defeated leaders. Sharp hi-hats slicing through the static haze, fueling every second of the rampage. I survived storms they couldn't imagine. Walked through chaos while the world kept crashing. Every setback became another weapon. Every lesson became another blessing. No panic, no retreat, only pressure, only heat. Everybody talks when the sun still shines. Few stay standing when disaster arrives. That's where I learned what strength strength became standing tall in the fire and flame. No damage. Feel the ground crack. 808 apocalypse when the bass attack. Dark clouds gathering. Ain't no way back. Whole world shaking when I step on the track. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Heavy pressure building in the night. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Red eyes glowing in the faded light. Sirens echo through the concrete maze. Memories trapped inside the haze. Every road carried hidden scars. Every dream aimed beyond the stars. Booming bass under blackened skies. Thunder rolling while ambition rises. Every kick drum sounding like a warning, like the first sign of a storm forming. I remember the doubt, I remember the pain. I remember standing alone in the rain, but pressure created a stronger frame. Now adversity and I aren't the same, because every challenge sharpened focus. Every obstacle revealed purpose. Dark energy moving through my veins, transforming struggle into gains, transforming fear into direction, transforming failure into progression. Boom.
Can you feel it?
Boom, boom.
Can you hear it?
Boom, boom.
The walls shaking,
Boom, boom.
the ground breaking.
Terminal damage. Activated. No shortcuts, no easy roads. Only heavy burdens, only heavy loads. Yet somehow the mission continued. Every difficult chapter renewed you. Every difficult season prepared you for the storms waiting ahead too. Now the bassline sounds like thunder guys marching through impossible odds. Now the hi-hats tick like countdown clocks while destiny unlocks new locks. Eyes forward, head high. Never stop, never hide. The darkness never scared me. The pressure never broke me. The losses never ended me. The struggle only woke me. Now the energy bigger than before. Like an earthquake beneath the floor. Like a tidal wave reaching the shore. Like a lion preparing for war. Terminal damage.
Feel the ground crack. 808 apocalypse when the bass attack.
Dark clouds gathering.
Ain't no way back. Whole world shaking when I step on the track.
Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Heavy pressure building in the night. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Terminal damage. Red eyes glowing in the faded light. Terminal damage.
Every scar turn into ammunition.
Terminal damage.
Built for impact, built for demolition.
Warning.
Systems overloaded,
Bass still shaking.
nights still calling.
Pressure rising.
Power increasing,
No surrender.
no retreat.
Terminal damage.
Forever active.
Forever dangerous. Terminal damage.
Abyss walker stepping through the shadows. Cold winds blowing where nobody dares go. Heavy bass rumble from the depths below. Heart made of stone while the dark skies glow. Abyss walker, walking through the silence of the night. Abyss walker, eyes glowing underneath the fading light. Abyss walker, built from pressure deep beneath the water. Abyss walker, every battle only made me harder. Midnight painted on the city walls, echoes of ambition through abandoned halls. Dark melodies drifting through the atmosphere, sounding like the voice of every conquered fear. I walk roads where hope felt distant. Every step demanded persistence. Every storm testing my resolve. Every challenge waiting to evolve. Heavy bass rolling like an earthquake wave, reminding me that only the strong stay brave. Sharp hi-hats cutting through the fog, like a hunt building through the dark. Cold steel mindset, focused vision. No distractions, only mission. Every scar became a chapter. Every failure made me faster. Every setback built the structure of the future I was after. I don't run when the darkness comes. I move forward, I become Abyss walker, stepping through the shadows. Cold winds blowing where nobody dares go. Heavy bass rumble from the depths below. Heart made of stone while the dark skies glow. Abyss walker, walking through the silence of the night. Abyss walker, eyes glowing underneath the fading light. Deep deep waters where the pressure grows, when nobody sees and nobody knows. That's where strength begins to form inside the center of the storm. I remember every difficult phase, every confusing maze, every lonely road, every impossible load. Yet somehow I kept advancing, kept adapting, kept enhancing, kept demanding. Now the energy different when I arrive, like thunder announcing something alive, like shadows moving with purpose and grace, like destiny finally showing its face. 808s booming beneath my feet, every heartbeat matching the beat. Dark atmosphere surrounding the scene, like something pulled from a forgotten dream. No fear, no fear of pain. I've survived both again and again. The abyss calls, I answer. The darkness grows, I stand stronger. The pressure rises, I rise higher. The fire burns, I burn brighter. Abyss walker, name carved in the stone. Made my path, built my throne. Not through luck, not through chance, through discipline, through endurance. Every obstacle became another test. Every test pushed me to my best. Every lesson became another weapon, guiding every future step. And dark melodies echo from the deep, where forgotten memories sleep, where dreams and fears collide, and hidden truths reside. That's where I found purpose. That's where I found power. That's where I learned patience, hour after hour. Now I walk with confidence, not because life got easier, but because I became stronger. Heavy bass shaking the skyline, sharp ass ticking like a countdown time. Everything aligned with the mission ahead, nothing left unsaid, yeah. Abyss walker, stepping through the shadows. Cold winds blowing where nobody dares go. Heavy bass rumble from the depths below. Heart made of stone while the dark skies glow. Abyss walker, abyss walker, walking through the silence of the night. Abyss walker, eyes glowing underneath the fading light. Abyss walker, built from pressure deep beneath the water. Abyss walker, every battle only made me harder. Darkness remains, but so do I. The abyss is endless, but I keep walking. Heavy bass, cold winds, shadow steps, no surrender. Abyss walker, forever.
Yeah. Blood money, blood money. Yeah. Blood money, blood money. Heavy on my mind, every scar, every lesson, every dollar took time. Blood money, blood money. Shadows on the wall when the pressure keeps rising, on the strong stand tall. Blood money, blood money. Dark clouds in the rain, got ambition in my heart, got fire in my veins. Blood money, blood money. Hear the thunder coming near, built from struggle and survival, never moving out of fear, yeah. Late night staring at the skyline glow, thinking about the places I was taught I never go. Cold winds blowing through the avenue, everybody talking few was seeing what I'm going through. Pressure make diamonds, pressure make steel, pressure reveal what's fake and what's real. I learned patience in silence, strength in the storm, kept moving forward, never conform. Dark melody floating through the speakers, heavy bass shaking foundations beneath us. Every setback became motivation, every obstacle became elevation. Eyes on the future, mind on the mission, focused ambition, precise decision, no shortcuts taken, no easy road, only hard work carrying the load. Every lesson, every dollar took time. Blood money, blood money. Shadows on the wall when the pressure keeps rising, on the strong stand tall. City lights reflecting off the pavement, dreams and reality constantly adjacent. Every move calculated with precision, every step driven by a bigger vision. Remember when nobody listened, now they paying attention, not because of luck, but with relentless intention. Sharp hi-hats, cutting through the dark. 808 thunder like a lion's heart. Every beat carrying energy and pain. Every verse sounded like a thunderstorm's rain. Built from discipline, built from focus, built from effort, built from purpose. The road wasn't smooth, the climb wasn't fair, but resilience grows strongest when nobody cares. Dark clouds gathering, bassline rattling, heartbeat matching the kick drum. state the name. Blood money, blood money. Cold nights, bright lights, heavy bass. Dark dreams, still climbing, still rising. Blood money. Yeah. Yeah. Late nights on the neon lights, dark skies covering city heights, cold wind blowing through the avenue. Everybody talking but they never had a clue. Started with nothing but ambition and rage. Now I'm writing my story on a different page. Every setback turned fuel for the flame. Now they all recognize the sound of my name. Booming through the block like thunder in the rain. Baseline heavy like a freight train chain. Every move calculated, every goal elevated, every obstacle eliminated. Sharp hi-hats cutting through the air. Pressure getting heavy but I never show fear. Years in the shadows made my vision clear. Now the future getting closer every year. Dark melodies echo in the night. Street lights flicker when I step inside. I've been building from the bottom for life. Now the energy strong and the timing right. Whole crowd moving when the kick drum lands. Power in the music, power in my hands. Power in the vision, power in the mission. Power in persistence and ambition. Every place make the whole world shake. Every step I take got the ground gon' break. Dark clouds move when the real ones wait. Too much power got the city on quake. Heavy bass, heavy bass, heavy bass. Feel it in your chest when the speakers explode. Heavy bass, heavy bass, heavy bass. Ride through the night on the King's Highway Road. Yeah, midnight rolling through the boulevard. Mind sharp, focus stronger than hard. No luck, no gifts, no shortcuts taken. Everything earned, every move awakened. I've seen storms that are bury most souls. I've seen dreams disappear from control, but I stay standing, still commanding, still expanding while the world kept spinning. Bass rattling, windows across the city blocks. Time moving fast like the hands on clocks. Every lesson learned became another key, unlocking every door they said wouldn't open for me. Dark beat hitting like a hammer strike. Every single bar got adrenaline hype. Heavy energy, raw intensity, built from discipline and consistency. See the skyline glowing through the smoke. See the fire burning every word I wrote. See the hunger that never disappeared. That's the reason why I'm still here. Everybody love to shine, few survive the grind. Everybody wants success, you invest the time. I invested years, I invested sweat, I invested faith, no regrets. Now the bassline booming like a warning sign. Tell the whole world this is my time. Boom, 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 boom. Heavy bass. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Heavy bass. Boom, 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 boom. For the earthquake. Dark melody. Sharp hi-hats. 808 attack. No slowing down. No turning back. Heavy bass. Make the whole world shake. Every step I take got the ground gon' break. Dark clouds move when the real ones wait. Too much power got the city on quake. Heavy bass, heavy bass, heavy bass, heavy. Feel it in your chest when the speakers explode. Heavy bass, heavy bass, heavy bass. Ride through the night on the King's Highway Road. Silence before the storm arrives. Pressure building deep inside. Heartbeat matching every kick. Energy rising quick. I came from places where hope was thin, where every day was a battle to win. When dreams look distant, life look resistant, but persistence made the difference. Now the bass hit harder than ever before. Got momentum crashing through every door. Got ambition filling every room like thunder shaking through the gloom. Dark atmosphere, crystal clear vision. No distraction, only precision. Every move intentional, every step meaningful. Every step temporary, every victory beautiful. Heavy bass vibrating through my veins, turning all the pressure into gains, turning all the struggle into growth, turning every promise into oath. This isn't luck, this isn't chance, this is years of sacrifice. Giving one more dance under city lights, under moonlit skies. Heavy bass soundtrack, heavy bass rise. I got a crowd jumping when the beat drops low. 808s remind me, got the speakers overload. Every frequency knocking through the concrete. Every bass wave making thousands move feet. Sharp hats ticking like a countdown clock. Every second bringing another shock. Every measure loaded with pressure reinforced like a runaway train. Charging off course, dark melody flow through the atmosphere like a soundtrack made for conquering fear. Like a battle cry echoing through the years, like the voice of survival in my ears. I remember every obstacle, every typical phase, every lonely road, every endless maze. But the struggle made me strong, like the pressure made me sharper. The service made me wiser, the journey made me harder. Now I'm sitting where they doubted I stand, holding the future in the palm of my hand. Not picking
shade. Every step I take, got the ground gon' break.
Midnight, thunder in the distance, cold wind through the city, I can feel it. Cursed energy. Cursed energy. Cursed energy flowing through my veins. Dark clouds forming, thunder bringing rain. Every scar I carry left a permanent stain, but I turned that pain into power again. Cursed energy, cursed energy. Feel the bass shake the ground beneath me. Energy, cursed energy. Hit the darkness, whisper when it sees me. Energy, cursed energy. Built from pressure, built from struggle. Energy, cursed energy. Now the whole world feeling the rumble. Yeah. Late night shadows stretching down the avenue. Street lights flicker like they know what I've been through. Every lesson carved deep inside my soul. Every setback pushing me closer to control. Dark melodies floating through the smoke. Heavy bass carrying every word I spoke. Sharp hi-hats cutting through the atmosphere. Soundtrack for survival every single year. I've been through storms that'll make hearts freeze. Walked through fire, never dropped to my knees. Lost directions, found purpose, turned wounds into verses. Pressure never left it stay. Pain never vanished it stay. But I learned how to carry the weight. Turned every burden into something great. Now the energy different, the aura changed. The mindset sharper, the focus trained. No fear, no panic, only determination. Built inside the darkness, forged through confrontation. Cursed energy flowing through my veins. Dark clouds forming, thunder bringing rain. Every scar I carry left a permanent stain, but I turned that pain into power again. Cursed energy, cursed energy. Feel the bass shake the ground beneath me. Cursed energy, cursed energy. Hear the darkness whisper when it sees me. Night skies over concrete kingdoms. Everybody chasing dreams and freedom. Everybody fighting silent wars, trying to become something more. I know that feeling, I've lived that chapter. I've heard the laughter, I've survived disaster. That's why my energy heavy when I enter. That's why my focus never shift from center. That's why my vision cuts through confusion, turning obstacles into evolution. 808s booming like thunder gods marching. Every frequency deep and haunting. Every kick drum hitting like a heartbeat. Every bass wave shaking every city street. Darkness taught me patience, struggle taught me grit. Failure taught me lessons, success taught me discipline. Now I'm moving with intention, guided by conviction, powered by persistence, driven by your mission. Can you feel it? The pressure, the tension, the vibration. Can you hear it? The bassline, the darkness, the transformation. Cursed energy. Eyes locked forward, never looking back. Heart still beating to the rhythm of the track. Every obstacle became another stair. Every challenge became another prayer. Every difficult season built another layer of the person standing right here. Heavy bass rolling through the atmosphere. Dark melody echoing crystal clear. Sharp hi-hats moving like machinery. Everything aligned with the energy. This isn't luck, this isn't chance. This is years of growth giving one more dance. This is every time I got back up. Every time life got rough. Every time I pushed through enough to become stronger than the pressure. Now the cursed energy transformed. No longer something to fear. It's the force that made me who I am and brought me here. Cursed energy flowing through my veins. Dark clouds forming, thunder bringing rain. Every scar I carry left a permanent stain, but I turned that pain into power again. Cursed energy, cursed energy. Feel the bass shake the ground beneath me. Cursed energy, cursed energy. Hear the darkness whisper when it sees me. Cursed energy, cursed energy. Built from pressure, built from struggle. Cursed energy, cursed energy. Now the whole world feeling the rumble. Thunder rolling, rolling, bass still booming, booming. Night still calling, calling, energy moving, moving. From pain to power, power, power. From darkness, darkness to destiny. Cursed energy forever.